Namaste and welcome to lecture 2 of lines and angles. Today we will revise types of angles which we have already done in the previous classes. Okay. Now first is acute angle. We all know that acute angle measures between 0 degree to 90 degrees. Okay. And we can draw it like this. This is acute angle. This is between 0 degrees and 90 degrees because see, if we see a circle, okay, and if I divide it into two parts, this first part, okay, this angle is of right angle. Right angle is always 90 degrees. So this is less than 90 degrees. So acute angle is between, if this it is in this first part, so we can say that it is between 0 to 90 degrees. That is what acute angle is. Now, what is a measure of an angle? First, let us revise that also. That we all know that measure of the angle does not depend on the length. Correct? We all know that. It does not depend on the length of its arms, but the distance between the arms. Okay? It is this distance. One arm is OB, say, other arm is OA. This distance, the distance between the arms, this is nothing but the distance between two arms, which is called angle. Okay, correct. So if I see this circle, the acute angle lies here. It is between 0 and 90. Next angle is right angle. Second is right angle. What is right angle? Right angle is exactly 90 degrees. That is this one. Okay. This portion is 0 degrees to 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. So that is right angle. Third is right angle is like this. O, A, B. If I draw like this is 90 degrees and this is the right angle. Next one is the obtuse angle. Third is obtuse angle. Now what is an obtuse angle? It is an angle whose measure lies between 90 to 180. 90 degrees to 180 degrees. Again, let us take the unit circle, dividing it in four parts. Okay, this portion is, if I start from here, this portion is from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. This is exactly 90 degrees. And if we go here, means this one is from 90 to 180. So I can say this way, if I say this angle is 180 degrees, which we call the straight angle also. Correct? So obtuse angle is nothing but 90 to 180 degrees, and it will be something like this: A, O and B. This angle more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees is called the obtuse angle. Its measurement is from 90 to 180 degrees. Correct? Fourth one is straight angle. Now straight angle is exactly 180 degrees. This is what I showed you in the figure, that if we are having like this is 90, then from here to this second part is 180, means this whole angle is 180. Why this is called 180 degrees and it is a straight angle? Because it forms a straight line here, and again it is 180 degrees. See how it is 180 degrees, you can see like this. One is this is 90 degrees, and the other angle, if I take this, the same line, but here Then this is also 90, right? Now let us add this 90 plus 90. We will get 180 degrees, which makes a straight angle. This is 180 degrees, okay, which is a straight angle. Now, what is a zero angle? We all know about the zero angle. Zero angle is nothing but at the 0 degrees, okay. Another one is complete angle. Complete angle is nothing but if we take the unit circle and these four parts, then from here it starts and it goes and complete it over here, means this whole. So this is 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90, which is 360 degrees, is nothing but the complete angle, okay. Now let me tell you the reflex angle. What is reflex angle? It is an angle whose measure lies between 180. If I take the unit circle like this, 180 we know it is here somewhere, between 180 to 360. Correct? That means from 180 like this to 360. That is a reflex angle. And it will be like this. Somewhere like this, and this is the reflex angle. Got it? Yes, so it is a reflex angle which lies between 180 to 360 degrees. We know that 360 ends here and 180 is here. So from 180, this is 90, sorry, from 180 to 360 we say. Got it? This is the reflex angle. So reflex angle can be drawn in this way also. The other way is like this also. This is also a reflex angle, okay. And one more way is this, and this is also called a reflex angle from here to here. Got it? These are the reflex angles. Now let us study the pair of angles. In this lesson we will learn about the pairs of angles. Means two angles will make a pair and that angle will be named, okay. Which are pair of angles? See, first one we will learn is complementary angles, okay. Complementary angles are the two angles or pair of angles whose sum of angles is 90 degrees. That is, see, if angle A and angle B is there, okay, then their sum, that is angle A plus angle B, should be 90 degrees. Their sum should be 90 degrees and each angle is complement of the other. We can say angle A is complement of angle B. That is called the complementary angle. According to the definition, if you learn, this is the complementary angle. That is, sum of the two angles is 90 degrees. So, what is the definition of this? That two angles are called complementary angles, okay, if the sum of their measures is 90 degrees. And also we can say that each angle is called the complement of the other. See, now see how it is possible. If I will draw like this and let me name it as sorry, O, C and A, and this is 90 degrees we know, and from here exactly we will pass one ray which is OB. Then addition of this angle and this angle, which are those two angles? One is angle AOB, means this angle AO and B, okay. One is this angle and the other angle according to the figure is this, that is BO and C or COB, this angle and this angle if we add, we will get 90 degrees, that is the complete angle COA. Okay, can you understand? See what I did, I have just taken the two angles AOB and BOC and separated it, okay, from the given angle. And we can see that if these two angles we add, that is one angle is like this and the other one OB is common, is like this. See, you got this figure? Now we know that this is the complete 90 degrees, and if we add this two, it should be 90 degrees only. So according to the figure, what will we have? Angle AOB plus angle BOC is equal to 90 degrees, and therefore we will say that angle AOB and angle BOC are complementary angles. Okay, complementary angles always measure, that is always end up to 90 degrees. Now let us see one example regarding with the same. If it is given that angle 60 and 30 are complementary angles, how will you say that angle 60 and 30 are complementary angles? How will you explain me? If I tell you that angles 60 and 30 are complementary angles, give me the explanation. What will we do? The sum of both the angles we will first check. Both the angles, that is 60 plus 30, which is equal to 90. So they are complementary angles. And here what we can say, that 60 is the complement of 30 and 30 is the complement of 60. See, what is the meaning of this statement? That 60 is the complement of 30 and 30 is the complement of 60. Now let us say angle A is 60. I don't know what is angle B. Okay, but I know that their sum is 90 degrees. So what will I do? 60 plus angle B, which is equal to 90 degrees. So angle B will be 90 minus 60, which is 30. Yes, similarly, if we have angle B, which is 30, and we don't know angle A, then what will we do? Angle A plus 30 is equal to 90. In place of angle B, I have kept 30 degrees. So angle A will be equal to 90 minus 30, which is equal to 60. Got it? We can say that 60 is the complement of 30 and 30 is the complement of 60. This way you can say that these two angles are complementary. Okay, let us take another pair of angles. If I say 50 and 40, let me say that angle A is 50 and angle B is 40. Then if they are complementary, then their sum should be 90 degrees. So 50 plus 40 is definitely 90. Okay, therefore they are complementary angles. Yes, and also we can say that 50 is complement of 40 and 40 is complement of 50. Correct? This way you have to check whether they are complementary angles or not. Let us take one more pair of angles, and that is angles 25 degree and 65 degrees. If I name them, angle A is equal to 25 degrees and angle B is equal to 65 degrees, and if we have to check that they are complementary angles or not, then their sum should be equal to 90 degrees. So angle A plus angle B should be equal to 90 degrees. So 25 plus 65 is equal to what? 90 degrees. Hence they are complementary angles. Okay, this way we will check complementary angles, and we know that complementary angles means half of 90. Yes, but it is not exact half of 90, they are complement to each other. Okay, so now in the next lecture we will be doing with supplementary angles, adjacent angles and more. I end my lecture over here and we'll meet in the next lecture. So thank you very much, and please like, share and subscribe our channel.